attack it and win the championship, taking the final Orovic in his victory.
Time to hopefully change his shirt and get back on the table, because with his partner Sz.Ilyés, he's in action again here in the bronze medal match for the men's doubles. Fabulous day, temperatures nearly 30 degrees in the United Arab Emirates. Just the breeze picking up, as you can see by the United Arab Emirates flag there. So this will be a Hungary-Polish battle on the one side. M.Odnoga and B.Franczuk. Singles rank of 17 for the Polish player, smaller of the two, and facing them after their magnificent quarterfinal victory over Adam Bako and Adam Blažević, who were probably favourites for this one, will be A.Györgydeak, as I said, and his partner Sz.Ilyés, ranked number 6 in the doubles. They had a slightly easier path to the semi-finals, but came a cropper in the semis when they were facing Csaba Bányik and Balázs
You will be
Katz, one
home
of the best
team,
partnerships
okay?
in
So,
the world.
black or white?
Yeah, interesting
White.
composition this. Obviously,
Black.
Györgydeak
Ball
coming
or side?
straight back on from
Ball, serve or receive?
bronze match that he just played
You
a
will be
moment
serving.
ago
So,
in the
which
mixed
side
doubles.
do you want?
Sometimes feel
That one.
actually
Which one of you will
has as many
receive?
benefits as
You
it
will
does.
receive. Which
This
one of you will
advanced obviously
serve?
player will be
Okay,
tired,
guys, have a good match.
but
Enjoy
at
the
the
game.
same time will be warmed up and ready to go.
1 minute warm up.
You can still see the beads of sweat on his forehead from that previous match.
To be fair, I think you'd have beads of sweat just walking to the changing room and back in this weather in the sunshine.
True.
Not getting any cooler. 4:15 local time.
Yeah, you can see wind blowing. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. Two contrasting teams. M.Odnoga from Hungary, a great smasher, very flexible, former professional ice hockey player as well. He loved football, tennis since he was a child. Right-footed, 181 centimetres in height, 86 weights. Came second in the European Teqball Tour in Sz.Ilyés. B.Franczuk from Poland, football and table tennis fanatic, used to play for the Barca Academy in Warsaw and played at the highest level in youth league in Poland. Signed a professional contract with a football club in Warsaw, but when he met Teqball, changed his way about thinking about sport and decided to solely focus on Teqball.
Yeah, we talked about some of the standout results of the week, and they beat Bako and Blažević, which was a turn-up in the quarterfinal. Both sets were 12-11. It was such a nail-biting finish for them. But up against Györgydeak and Ilyés, who you've just seen on your screen, again, it'll be a similar type of match, you would have thought. Probably Ilyés and Györgydeak with the extra experience start the favourites. So the Romanians on the left of your screen in the yellow to start things off. Mistake from Odnoga. Attempted smash into the net. Good serve. So an early 2-0 lead here for
Györgydeak keeping that momentum going into this set. That was a let, but he seems warmed up and ready to go, doesn't he? Often you'll see a slow start from players of this sport, but Györgydeak has already had the chance to play on this arena today, knows the conditions.
Yeah, edge ball court, so they'll replay the point, and it was a pretty simple attempt to win the point from Odnoga. He'll be disappointed he didn't convert that. So still 2-0. Very good serve, forcing them deep, but a chance for Odnoga again. Plays it short. It's a lovely little harvest to the outside of the boot to control it and bring it down with the spin, and no chance for the team in yellow to get that one back.
One of my favourite shots to watch that there. Just slices it with the outside of his foot. You think they're going for power, but in the end it's precision. And there is the power.
Yeah, lovely low smash that one. A little dink over the net with the chest. Had to play with a different part of the body, so Odnoga couldn't smash. Could have been a smash then if wanted by A.Györgydeak. This time Odnoga will have a chance. Almost kept it alive, but it was too good even for A.Györgydeak.
Yeah, Györgydeak did well there, didn't he? But it was just too much power. He was able to get some connection with it.
So 2-2 from 2 down. Good comeback for the team in green. Had a lot of interest here in the Middle East, and the team in green beat a Kuwaiti pairing in the round of 16. Abdullah bin Haji and Salman Ali Ibrahim 2-0, but quite a challenge. A couple of very useful Kuwaitis, but in the group stage they did drop a couple of sets in their 3 matches, and indeed beat Teqball and Chanliang 13-11 in one of the longest matches of the qualifying rounds. That's too far, too good for Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak. Brings it back to 3-3. Nothing between the two sides at this stage. B.Franczuk with the header, but way too long. And the same again, captain's fault, double fault. First of this bronze medal match in the men's doubles, and 3 finals to come straight after this.
We saw a few of them in the previous match, didn't we? It's not too often you see captain's faults in Teqball.
Great hit from Györgydeak, winning the point for his side. After the 2 disappointments of the semi-final defeats this morning, he's responded in the best possible way so far. A bronze medal in the bag, and trying to get another one here. His side leading 5-3 at the change of serve. That's over halfway, doesn't need to touch Odnoga. The play continues. Header from Györgydeak. Odnoga with a little slice edge ball, yeah. Replay the point.
Again, that slice out wide, disguised smash from Odnoga, but got away with one. I think he didn't quite calculate that enough, and the scrape of the edge of the table saving him from losing a point.
Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak probably had the easier route to the semi-finals, but had a very difficult semi-final where they could only muster 12 points in 2 sets against Sz.Ilyés and Balázs, one of the best pairings in the world at the moment. Serbian world number 1s were disqualified from this tournament. And they're just accumulating points here. Too many errors from the team of Odnoga and Franczuk for the moment, James.
Yeah, it's cagey, I have to say. Györgydeak's carried that momentum forward from the previous match. Sz.Ilyés is feeding off of his teammates' confidence.
Shadows getting longer here. Be a little while before this arena here in Dubai will be covered in shade and shadow. It's still very hot out there. Little momentum run of 3-pointers being stopped. 6-4 now. Sz.Ilyés just touched the edge.
16:20 local time. It has to be said the temperature does drop a little bit in the evenings. It's not too cold, but you already can notice it's cooler than it was.
Oh, got lucky. Needed a touch of fortune there, but it'll be a repeat of the rally.
You can see the tape across the head there of B.Franczuk. An unfortunate collision. He's taped up, and it doesn't seem to have made too much of a difference so far in this match.
Yeah, you wondered if he might be a little averse to going for the headers, the snipers.
It's well cushioned though. Hopefully it shouldn't make too much of a difference.
Captain's fault,
yeah.
Unusual, another one already, and just the nerves of these medal matches live on TV around the world. So 6-5 now, 6-3 looking a little bit more precarious now. Well, they were 5-3 up, and with their own serve would have been hoping to take 3 of the 4 for an 8-4 lead, but it's not going to be that for sure. Could be tied here if Odnoga put that one away, and he does.
Well, that almost happened in slow motion, didn't it? You could see him gearing up. Györgydeak on the back of the court there just braced himself for the smash. You'll see him moving back. Tried to get himself in position, but not much you can do about that. I felt maybe he could have covered that left-hand side a bit more, but then would have left himself open on the other side. And Odnoga then tries to carry that momentum into the serve. A little bit over-enthusiastic on that first serve. It's 6-all in his opening set.
It was a poor throw that threw it out in front of him. Had no chance to control it. Goes for the defensive or more defensive headed second serve. And now Györgydeak with the winning smash. Nearly hit some of the Teqball crew as it bounces out of the square here, the arena. We're sitting right below the Burj Khalifa Tower. All 165 floors of it, already been completed 13 years now. One of the few matches you'll see today without the involvement of players from Thailand. Odnoga under a bit of pressure here. Not at his best, missed a few. Györgydeak was too low for the hit. Now Odnoga, and that's clever. Just sliced it, took the pace off the ball, seeing that Györgydeak was too far back.
I wonder if we'll see that slow motion replay of Odnoga there. You'll see he uses the outside of the sole of the boot just to slice it, takes the power off, adds the spin. Lovely.
That's a good sniper head. Oh, he's over halfway. Well, we can see both the referees went up in unison to say illegal attack, so there can't be much doubt about it. They could appeal if they wanted, but no challenge is offered so far, just one challenge.
Sloppy that from Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak, so they are now behind for the first time this set.
First set, 3 if necessary, could be straight sets. Closely contested, still think there's quite a lot to go yet, and if either side can get some real form, they can take the set for sure. Bit inconsistent so far. Györgydeak tries to inject some of that, and it is a win of the point for Györgydeak. Just a question about whether it might have been an edge ball. So we're tied at 8, 2-2 on that service 4 for the team in green. Györgydeak will settle for that as a result as he gets the serve in, and good defence from Odnoga's smash. Struggling there, it's brilliant short skills. Odnoga laying it up this time. Bartolomei, good smash, great defence, and off the shoulder, couldn't quite control it. Györgydeak, who really is going through the mill out there, having gone the distance in 3 sets in the mixed doubles just before this one.
Oh, take your hat off to Györgydeak, who demonstrated everything there. Control with the shoulder, with the chest, the knee and the foot. Brilliant.
Lost the point though. Oh! Bartolomei giving it everything. And lying on the table at the end of that one. Just confirming that he's okay. Taking another look at that. Tried to push it over and almost ended up taking out the net and the Teqball table.
Part of the skill of this sport is falling gracefully, and that was achieved then.
You reckon? 9-all. Bronze medal match in the men's doubles. Is that over halfway? No challenge. Odnoga just staying the right side. The header from Györgydeak. Odnoga setting it for this one. Bartolomei with a smash down the middle. Doesn't divorce them. They're still alive. Györgydeak can't get there. And it's Odnoga and Franczuk just keeping ahead here. 10-9. Oh, there is going to be a challenge now. Well, we called it during the commentary. Here is the challenge. And at 9-all, crucial one. Let's have a look then. First contact is made before the line. I think that's okay.
Just about, isn't it?
Yeah. There. Well,
you can see in the background Sz.Ilyés already challenging a second and leaves his foot, and that is
so
good use of VAR, to be fair, because that was about as tight as it gets, and really good decision by the referees, who have eagle eyes to spot that. We're only 1 away from set point.
Quick work as well from the guys in the truck. Well done, everyone. Györgydeak with the serve. It's a good one, but Odnoga gets a touch that takes. Oh, it's over halfway. Will they appeal now?
They will. So it's like London buses, these VAR requests. You don't get them all day, and then 2 come at once.
So the scoreline says 10-10 now, but will it be reversed? This is called illegal attack.
It would be reversed. The point would be replayed, wouldn't it? I think that
might be okay.
Yeah,
it's
I think that's
very difficult to tell if it's hit the foot on this side at that moment.
We're talking millimetres.
No illegal attack.
Yeah.
Point to Team Green.
Overturned, and they get the point.
They get the point, which is controversial.
So 11-9, all of a sudden, from 10-10 to 11-9, it is 3 set points, because we'd play a decider if it got to 11 all. Odnoga and Franczuk. Bartolomei, the pole with the serve. Györgydeak with the power on the return. Saves the first set point. 11-10 in what's proving to be a nail-biter in the first set of the men's doubles bronze match.
Well, Györgydeak digging deep and finding the shot that he needed under the highest of pressure. Brilliant.
Good effort again from Franczuk. Again the
Oh,
smash.
my
Oh,
goodness.
goodness me, they almost kept that alive, but Györgydeak stepping up to the plate when it was needed and keeping his team alive with 2 super points. That's why he's the #1 singles player in the world, from 11-9 to a deciding point here in Dubai.
Györgydeak pretty much single-handedly keeping them in this. Here we go.
Feel sorry for Franczuk. He's put in 2 good first serves, and the team in yellow have responded. The defensive setup from Sz.Ilyés. Here comes Györgydeak again, goes short this time, and that won't be enough, but it's the first set with clever play from Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak. But to be honest, it was so much in the crucial stage of that set about Györgydeak.
Yeah, Györgydeak has single-handedly won that set there for the team from Romania. Györgydeak and Sz.Ilyés finding those 2 smashes at 2 set points down, and then of course the harvester, or asking questions at the very least, of his opponents. So the first set done and dusted. As we enjoy the scenery, there's your statistics, and let's pause for the highlights.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are sitting to try the game, we have an open table out here at the
Dubai, the setting here, the statistics from the first set there, and not too many winners, but that was only simply because of the incredible defence at times from both these very well matched teams, and we thought it might be a little like this, but credit to Györgydeak after his double disappointment of the semi-finals earlier today, has pulled it out in 1 bronze medal match, and his partner from that match, the Brazilian, is actually watching as well on the sidelines here. So shortly we'll get the second set underway in this bronze medal match in the men's doubles underneath the Burj Khalifa Tower, and the sun is glinting off that massive building right opposite us here in our commentary position. So welcome back if you're just rejoining us for this men's doubles into the second set of the bronze medal match between M.Odnoga and B.Franczuk in the green, who get the second set underway, and it is Franczuk the pole, and Györgydeak just getting a touch, and a bit of a mix-up between Odnoga and Franczuk gives the opening point to the team in yellow, the Romanian pairing, Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak. When you're serving in the men's doubles, you ideally want to take at least 3 of the 4 serves. Puts the pressure on, having lost the first of the 4. The attempted smash from Odnoga, but he did well to just put a bit more spin on it, and this time we'll try to set up his opponent, and that's a great effort from Franczuk. Can he rescue this one with a shoulder? Nearly. Great effort from Györgydeak from a position of almost no return. He nearly did the impossible.
Well, I felt Sz.Ilyés probably could have done a bit more there. He did the hard bit in taking the sting out of the shot, passed it back to Györgydeak, and then sort of gave up. I think if he progressed forwards to the right of the table, could have given his teammate another option, and maybe they would have been able to get themselves back into that point.
Yeah, there you see, just brilliant attempt.
Yeah, he just sort of stopped, didn't he? He didn't carry on. I mean, he did the hard bit, but the point goes missing.
So 1-1. Quickly getting on with it, Franczuk. Now the setup, and that will be a smash from the world #1 player, but it was brilliantly defended and fantastically finished. Franczuk with the defence and set it up, and Odnoga with a sensational strike to put his team ahead.
That was exhilarating. Such speed from both teams. I mean, Györgydeak's not happy. He thinks it's a handball, but
we say it's the fastest growing sport in the world. Sometimes it's the fastest sport in the world. Just clipped the top of the Perspex net here. The future is curved, the world is curved. Oh, a little dinky attempt there from Sz.Ilyés, doing the unexpected. Never a bad thing in sport if you can get away with it, to do what your opponent's least expecting or least wants. They find themselves 3-1 down here in a spot of bother in the early stages of this second set. They were behind for almost all of the first set, certainly in the latter stages. Franczuk just got the ball into play, and they're going to appeal here.
I'm not sure they will, to be honest.
Timeout being called.
Well, both challenges, yeah, you can hear the call of timeout from Mendes from the sidelines.
Not sure she's the designated coach, is she? But,
they're ignoring it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we carry on, 4-1. Oh, that's got to be a side, isn't it?
Mendes is fuming from the sidelines, by the way, absolutely fuming.
Yeah, she's shouting out. You
Very
can hear on our
vocal,
fixed microphone.
yeah.
You just saw in the corner of your screen there, just before the replay. So 4-2, or 2-4 to be correct, with Györgydeak preparing this serve with his partner Sz.Ilyés, the team in yellow from Romania. And it's a good serve. Puts the Polish and Hungarian players on the back foot, but they take it with the slice and a bit of fortune, skidding off the net. And an impressive 5-2 lead here now with one serve to come. And Györgydeak needs this one. Esther still screaming on the sidelines. Doubles partner already, we've seen her in action with Györgydeak.
Adam Bacco, meanwhile, is in the other corner, just looking very calm and collected, enjoying the sunshine by all accounts.
Pressure on here then. Second serve is a good one though. The setup and the smash from M.Odnoga. Well, that's clinical, 6-2.
It's made to look easy from that angle, isn't it? He just scoops it home with the side of his foot, as you'll see here. Bang. And Sz.Ilyés just watches in almost admiration.
Franczuk was also almost celebrating there before he did it. Look at him. He knew he did a good job setting his partner up. And that's a winning point off the serve from M.Odnoga. Sz.Ilyés looking confounded by that, just couldn't control it. And they're running away with it here, 7-2. Need to stop the rot quickly here, the Romanian pairing. This time Sz.Ilyés shorts it out. Little awkward though for A.Györgydeak, who did pretty well just to keep it going, but it means that M.Odnoga is there for the smash in the next set of 3 touches on the other side of the net. He's found his form. He's got his striking boots. 8-2 to M.Odnoga and Franczuk.
M.Odnoga, a professional ice hockey player who loved football and tennis since he was a child, but he's directing that aggression and smashing skills to the Teqball table.
They thought they won that one, but it's an edge ball.
His teammate points it out, but he styles it out.
Still got 2 serves to come, and if they can just take even one of the next 2, they'll surely, well, they will be massive odds on to take a set and send us into a decider. And that is the one they wanted, 9-2. Remember, 4 points in a row now, just at the point when Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak needed to recover something themselves. So we seem certain to be heading towards a deciding set, but you never know. M.Odnoga with a serve again. He's done really well. This time, more conservative first serve allows Györgydeak the chance. He goes short with a little harvester type. Headed return is wide or long from M.Odnoga. And a little careless point there. It shouldn't matter too much in the end, but you never know. We've seen bigger comebacks than this.
Györgydeak,
replay the point.
You feel wants to be more acrobatic out wide. He sets himself up to smash like he does there. Gets power and accuracy. But from watching the teams from Thailand, you feel maybe he fancies a go at some of the overheads.
So 6 points, the difference. It's a lot, but it's just about manageable. You give them about a 10% chance right now, I think. Certainly M.Odnoga and Franczuk will be more than disappointed if they lose this one, but Györgydeak's at it again here. Good headed defence from M.Odnoga, good chest, great recovery, they got the edge ball. That's the result from that position.
Fortunate, it has to be said, very fortunate, but the point looked to be going away from them, and in the end the edge ball saves the day, as often it does.
So still 6 points of difference, serving at 3-9. It's Sz.Ilyés in the yellow as you look at the edge ball. Get another look here from the header that just took the edge. Great defence though, wasn't it? Good attacking header with the momentum, but it'll come back with interest. M.Odnoga kept it alive though. Györgydeak couldn't control the second touch. He knew he had to do it all himself with his partner on the floor, and that takes us even closer to a deciding set. Took a long time to play that 13th point. We seem to have been at 9-3 for a while. Sz.Ilyés serving at 3-10. Desperation measures now. Good first serve, but again, well controlled. M.Odnoga plays it into the net. So there's one of the 7 points back.
Well, at this point, I mean, you said you gave them a 10% chance. I think that was pretty fair. I think it's probably less than that now, isn't it? You just feel it's now about trying to regain that form heading into the deciding set.
And there's a chance to seal it, and it's called an edge ball.
I agree with that.
Yeah, it was such a low trajectory. Franczuk's only just realised and looking at the referee.
Franczuk's.
Let's have another look at it.
Yeah. Ooh, actually, when you see the replay, it's a tight one, isn't it?
It is, but no challenge. So we replay the point, 4-10. Remember, they were 9-3 down. Just get a couple more points back, but they can't. It's devastation from Odnoga, who wasn't quite as clinical in the first set, but he has destroyed the opposition in the second set, and now it's as many set points as you like. 4-11, and Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak have almost given this second set up. As James was saying, sort of mentally preparing for the decider, but can't supply the coup de grace right there. Odnoga goes long.
Well, it's just a completely different way of playing, isn't it? When you've got this much of a blanket, a comfort blanket, you start to loosen up a bit, maybe try a few things a bit differently. Odnoga has been so successful that he smashes out wide.
Franczuk with the headed serve. And Sz.Ilyés playing it short, but Odnoga in there, and that's going to be enough for the second set to go the way of Maciej Odnoga and Bartłomiej Franczuk, the Hungarian-Polish partnership, taking the set to send us into a decider as they win it by 12 points to 5.
Yeah, in my opinion, Odnoga and Franczuk go on and win it from here. They were so close in that first set, just dominant in that second set. And, I mean, Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak look a little bit crestfallen at the moment.
Well, it was a bit of a surprise in that the Odnoga and Franczuk had been winning all the close matches this week. They got both sets against Bako and Blažević, 12-11 in the quarters. They won a 13-11 decider against Teqball and Chanliang in the group, but in the end lost the first set on that sudden death point, 12-11. Some fantastic highlights from that set, and that was the winning point that made it 12-5 in the second set. Dubai looking resplendent. Another cloudless sky, just a slight haze and a slight breeze as well, as you can tell on the flags flying here above the arena. There are the statistics for the second set. Notable faults, 4 winners to 0. Odnoga and Franczuk. Odnoga responsible for all of those, I think, of 5 unforced errors each. And that's the difference. It was pretty conclusive, 12-5 for Odnoga and Franczuk, having lost the first set narrowly, 12-11. We're all set for a decider in this men's doubles bronze match. Hope you can stay with us.
You choose ball or side? Serve or receive? Serve. Which side do you want? That side, which one of you will receive? You will receive. Which one of you will serve? Okay, guys, enjoy the last set. Good luck.
One more time to our players. Set score is 1-1. Good luck to our teams.
Third set, team in green to serve. First service.
So the final set getting underway in Dubai, and Györgydeak with a positive start after his partner Sz.Ilyés had fallen on the floor, but the positivity on the other side of the net continues, and Maciej Odnoga has supplied another blinding finish. He's in great form, James.
He is, and in my opinion, I mentioned it in the break in the set, it feels like this is only going one way. The momentum really is with Odnoga and Franczuk now, the team from Hungary and Poland, and they are already 2 points to the good in this deciding sets. Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak need something to go their way here. Maybe you feel Györgydeak a little bit of fatigue.
The shadows getting longer in Dubai. Györgydeak looking to reproduce the form of the previous match when he was a winner of the bronze. And he's got one there back for his team. 1 set all, deciding set here, 2-1. Oh, mistake there from Sz.Ilyés, gave Györgydeak no chance at all. Gift points swallowed up here by the team in green. Odnoga and Franczuk. Franczuk ranks 17 in the world in singles. 3-1 here. too many mistakes. It's a nervy affair so far, and not really the exhibition we were hoping for. This one is just open, up for grabs. It needs some positivity and some authority. Maybe Sz.Ilyés can perform it now. It's a good serve. Bartolomei did well, but Macias couldn't supply the finish that he had been doing in the second set.
Wow, Odnoga's face has dropped. His momentum is not as aggressive as I thought. I do think at this point in the match fatigue does start to fall in, especially with the sun still sort of beaming in their faces. I think this is a tricky part of the match for both teams, but hats off to the Romanians because they've worked their way back into this.
For Györgydeak, it's a second successive three-setter in the sun in 30-degree heat, and even at full stretch, Györgydeak couldn't get that one, and it's not far off going in the water, which is quite a way away from here. And so it just shows you the amount of power that Odnoga got on that one. Ricochet off the outstretched Györgydeak, who's just stretching a little as though he might have tweaked something there while you were watching the replay. Sz.Ilyés into the net. Looks disgusted with himself. They need to get things right here. Trailing 4-3. Defensive second serve was nearly an edge serve, but Odnoga has missed the opportunity there again. Just a little bit lackadaisical, really.
Odnoga is dictating many of these points, isn't he? If he's cooking on gas, then they're winning the points. If he's making the mistakes, they're losing the points. What can Franczuk do to try and bring his...
Nearly divorced themselves there,
the
pairing.
Yeah, it was a split of that one.
Györgydeak going for it himself there. Sz.Ilyés was waiting but didn't get the pass. Odnoga lays it short. It's enough. A little bit of spin to take it away from Sz.Ilyés, who fell to the ground. They're not down and out, but they are down 5-4 in the final set.
Odnoga once again with the decisive blow, that underside of the outside foot spin being used to perfection again there to win the points.
Almost did the splits. Back live here. Smash into the net, and the mistakes keep coming from the team in yellow from Romania. This time it was Sz.Ilyés.
Timeout called by Sz.Ilyés, and they just need a little break, don't they? Trying to disrupt what the opposition are trying to build here.
So 6-4 in the timeout in the deciding set of the men's doubles bronze medal match.
So Mendes will obviously try and offer some words of wisdom. She's very vocal. Almost looks like she's telling them off from the sidelines there, doesn't she?
I don't think I'd argue with her, to be fair.
Well, they ignored her request for a timeout earlier on. Maybe that's that frustration bursting out, but...
Well, Sz.Ilyés and Györgydeak had a good run to the finals, won both their group games 2-0. And in the round of 16, good to see Indian competitors here. Vinit Jain and Glenn Williams were beaten fairly comfortably 12-2, 12-9. And then a good win over Kovacevic and Cherokee, 12-11 and 12-4 in the quarterfinals. But they were beaten by Banyik and Katz, who we'll see in the final a little later, which will be the last match in this event in Dubai today.
A football-based new sport here in the UAE where you can compete your skills and mobility. Right now we have a fan zone.
This is Burj Park, the overhead shot, and you can see the arena here. The standing room only, a few have just popped out during time out here. The Burj Khalifa Tower opposite, and the sun's got so low now there's almost no reflection.
Odnoga and Franczuk coming out first. They're keen to get this match back underway at the change of ends. Györgydeak and Sz.Ilyés using as much of the time as they can. Sz.Ilyés with the smash.
Oh, got lucky. Now it's Györgydeak with the chest over. Is that an edge? Yeah, the replay had all that effort, and in the end, no result. Well, yeah, Sz.Ilyés must have thought that he had a chance to win it a little earlier. The Polish pairing might settle for that in the end. So Bartolomei, Franczuk serving again. 2 more serves to go. I'll lead a second serve, and he'll be hoping not for a captain's fault here. A double fault at this stage would be pretty disastrous. Gets to the back of the table, but Györgydeak's lining it up. Excellent from Bartolomei Franczuk, and Odnoga will put in a little short with the underside of the boot. Header from Sz.Ilyés is wide.
All about Franczuk there, taking the sting out of that massive smash there from Györgydeak. And that was psychologically a big, big win there.
7-4, Team in Yellow need this one, but Sz.Ilyés finds the net instead of Glory, and it's 8-4 at the change of serve.
4 consecutive points in a row, and Odnoga and Franczuk really
clean sweep since the timeout that was called by their opponents. They're buzzing and a big smile on the face of Franczuk here. Bronze medal up for grabs. That'll be replayed. The net will require a second serve here.
Just a reminder, this match worth $600 difference for 3rd and 4th place. $1,400 going the way of 3rd place, $800 going the way of 4th. There's money up for grabs as well as ranking points and as well as pride. And of course that coveted bronze medal, Odnoga out wide. And this is going one way at the moment. I can't see this being turned around.
Well, they had the momentum after the 12-5 in the second set to send us into this decider, and it's now 9-4. There are 3 points from the bronze medals. Little time to collect his thoughts for A.Györgydeak, who's won so much in the sport, including a bronze medal in the previous mixed doubles, but his side here with Sz.Ilyés under huge pressure with a massive deficit in Teqball terms of 5 points. They've got one of those 5 back, 9-5 now. 2 more serves to come. They need them both. Franczuk. Oh, he's a little unfortunate there. Did it touch the table? He's asking. Did. No challenge made. So it's another point just whittled away. 9-4 becomes 9-6, and it's a slightly different game at this point.
Well,
one more serve to come.
It's at this point of the match, doesn't it, where every point really, really makes a difference as the serve comes in.
Oh, excellent check. Oh, it's over halfway, is it? They're deciding. The Greens have got it. You can see what Sz.Ilyés thought of that. He's absolutely distraught. Head in hands moment, because that momentum has been stopped by that smash from Odnoga, and no challenge remaining, and they open up a 4-point lead again at 10-6. So 4 serves to come, but the team in yellow here from Romania must take 3 just to stay alive. Odnoga knows he can win it in 2, but a double fault, captain's fault. 10-7. Well, in so many sports you can play so well, but it's all about keeping your nerve and crossing the finishing line. As we said, they've done pretty well in close matches so far, this pairing. But Györgydeak trying to heap the pressure on. Excellent defence. And Franczuk keeps it alive, and Odnoga with a winner. What a spectacular recovery in that point. Teqball at its finest, and match points now for Franczuk and Odnoga.
Well, you might not have noticed that there, but when Odnoga high-fived his teammate, Franczuk, already with a bandage on his eye, actually clouted him right on the eye. It's match point, and everything is on the line here.
Bullseye, just got a replay of it. Another faulty serve, he'll get a second one, and it's all smile still for the team in green, particularly for Franczuk, who's loving this, the Polish player. Györgydeak isn't finished yet, big smash, kept alive, might be going for a sniper here, has to go for the chest instead. Györgydeak trying to set himself up again, he snipes. Odnoga setting up himself with a spinner, and that's enough.
Oh, wow.
You have a bronze medal winner, and it goes to the Hungarian and Polish pairing of Maciej Odnoga, who supplied the crucial touch there, and B.Franczuk of Poland. So 12-7 the result in the final set there, James, and we can get our breath, and you have to feel a bit sorry for Györgydeak after all the effort of 6 successive sets on court in the sunshine.
Well, I feel like the result in the end was fair. I know I made that prediction early on in the change of ends in the 2 sets as we broke to sort of restart with a deciding set, but A.Györgydeak was tired. Sz.Ilyés, we've seen him play better, but wow, it was all about that man, Maciej Odnoga, and B.Franczuk, who combined as a team and will take home that bronze medal and that cool prize of $1,400.
Well, if you're joining the action, then so are we. And this is just the hors d'oeuvre. We have 3 finals to come in the doubles, and it'll promise to be even more spectacular and certainly more acrobatic. Let's take a look at the match statistics. And as always, look at the winners column first and foremost. 12-1. Odnoga was the one getting most of those, and congratulations to M.Odnoga and B.Franczuk, and they will be coming up in a few moments for their medals. It's the award ceremony here in Dubai.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome here at the awarding ceremony of the Asian Teqball Tour in Dubai for men's doubles bronze smash. All right, and of course, welcoming our
So you
award
can
presenter,
see the award ceremony.
the head of diplomatic relations and CSR of the International Teqball Federations. Put your hands together again for Mr. Gege Moriani.
Yeah, Gergely Moriani is up on the stage once again to give out the prize.
And it'll be bronze medals to M.Odnoga and
All right,
B.Franczuk.
of course, and our winner.
They had a great victory today. They had the momentum after just being edged out in the first set on the deciding point, 12-11, but they fought back magnificently to win the last 2, 5 and 7, and also they put out probably the tournament favourites, Bako and Blažević, 2-0, probably joint favourites with Banyuk and Katz maybe, but a fantastic quarter-final victory for them. Couldn't quite go to the final themselves as they lost to the Thai pairing of Kukyor and Dejayon in the semis this morning, but they've bounced back and taken the bronze medal in the men's doubles.
Yeah, they've done the Steckers team proud as well. There is your bronze medalists in the men's doubles. And that is the conclusion of this segment of the competition. The doubles will be continuing with our gold medals matches, but let's watch back.